Hi, in this video we're going to go over the basics of email templates and how to put all of your emails into the system and also create new emails. So you'll want to go to the email template section of Mission Control and click to add your first email template. So when you're adding an email template, you'll want to give it some kind of description or name to help you understand what it does. So maybe we'll set up an email template where if we get a new candidate application, if it looks good and we approve it and we want to move forward to an interview. So, candidate application looks good, want to move forward to an interview. So that's what we're gonna, it's like an internal name for the template. Now, here, if you have multiple admins at your agency, sometimes different admins have their own style or different things they want to include. And so you can select certain templates to only apply to certain admins. You won't use this too often, but now type. So there are a few different types of email templates. Type emails that are sent to candidates, to clients, emails related to jobs, and emails for internal admin notifications. Most of your email templates will probably be candidate and client. And so in this case, we're sending an email template to a candidate. So we'll select candidate. Now we can select a trigger. And there's a few different triggers. Some of them are specialized to certain purposes, and you can watch the appropriate videos for those specific types of email templates. But in general, what you'll be doing is a status change notification, which is to say when we update a candidate or client status, it's going to trigger this email telling them kind of what happened and what needs to happen next. So, for example, let's say we set a candidate status to application approved. They applied and we set them to application approved. That's when we want to trigger this email. So maybe the subject would be, thank you for applying or something like that. And then you can also put in some email templates. It may be helpful to copy certain other people on it. So you can put in anyone you want CC'd on this email by default. And then we write the body of the email. So, hi, first name. So this F name in square brackets plugs in the person's name into the email template. And depending on the type of email templates, there's different template tags that can auto insert information. But generally, you're adding the person's name. So, hi, first name. Thank you so much for your interest in joining our team. We have reviewed your application and it looks great. We'd love to move forward to an interview. Please schedule a time that works well for you here. And then, you might want to put in like a Calendly.com type of link or something like that. And then thanks, team. Yeah, and you can modify certain things. Maybe we want to put this in bold. You can do the typical kind of formatting and things like that using those options. Certain emails you may want to have an attachment go out with it, and so you can add attachments. Now, for the person that the email is coming from, you can set what email address you want this email to come from. Or you also have the option to use the current administrator's email. So if you have multiple admins, maybe the email should be coming from whoever the admin is at that time. So you can kind of decide what makes the most sense. And so we'll create that email template. And now we have our email template. Candidate application looks good, want to move forward to an interview, and that is sent to candidates when we change their status to application approved. So let's try that out. So if we go over to our candidates here, and we update their status to application approved, You can see it pops up with this email template that we just wrote. So who it's coming from, who it's sending to, who's getting CC'd on it, subject, body, attachments. And what's kind of cool about this is it prepared the email template for you, and you can customize it if you need to. Like, I noticed you mentioned in your application that you have a baby care certification. Can you please email me a copy? So, something like this obviously is not relevant to, it should not be in the template because everyone's not going to have this, but you can customize or personalize an email template before it gets sent out. So yeah, that's email templates in a nutshell. We'll explain in another video how you can change these statuses and set different statuses. One more thing to note in email templates is as you're setting these up, you don't have to set a trigger or a status if you're not sure yet, and we can work through that together. And also you can deactivate an email template if you don't want it to go out just yet. And so then that way you can continue working on the template, but you can see it's grayed out and deactivated, so it will not automatically trigger, but it still exists. Yeah, that's email templates in a nutshell. Thank you so much.